7 o'clock.
7
Okay.
o'clock.
All right. I'd like to call Thursday, September 14th, 2023 board meeting to order. Lucy, will you call the roll, please?
Supervisor Pomblad,
Here?
I'm here. Trustees Bowman,
Here.
Sams,
Here.
and U4DK is absent, and Trustee Wilhite.
Here.
And Township Manager. Okay.
Okay. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, next, Freedom of Information requests. On August 18th, we received one from Kelly Zegler at 510 Cypress Bridge in Lake Zurich, requesting salary, job responsibilities, standard working hours per work or month, overtime eligibility, and any overtime hours and pay by month since January 2023. Regarding Mr. Zielinski, provide employee's resume, application, cover letter, other records and documentation provided by the candidate as part of his consideration for employment, including letters of recommendation. Provide background check and results, as well as correspondence requesting reference checks or performance. Include any FOIA requests specific to Mr. Zielinski's employment and performance while employed with prior organizations and those to verify information submitted by candidate on resume. Provide Mr. Ropp's employee's resume, application, cover letter, other records and documentation provided by candidate as part of candidate's consideration for township employment, including letters of recommendation. Provide background check, request, and results, plus any correspondence requesting reference checks or performance. 4, requested Ela Township's record retention policy. 5, provide Township's policy on electronic communications and any policies specific to elected officials and hired employees and their use of non-township email for township business and or guidance on when and how personal email can be used with regards to township matters and business. This was responded to on, obviously I have this wrong because I said it was requested on the 18th and I said it responded on the 8th, but we did respond. Info was emailed. On 8/21, we received a request from Lisa Levin, real estate tax paralegal in Mundelein. Requested the following information regarding Somerset Townhome Association. She's looking for all the pins, addresses, model types, improvements of square footage, sales 2020 through current, assessment land improvement, and total. I'm not sure what that means. Date responded 8/23, info was emailed. On 8/22, we received a request from Nicholas Barrington at 20 North Thornfield Lane in Hawthorne Woods. Copy of most recent employee handbook and any policies that go with it. Responded on August 23rd by email. On August 23rd, we received a request from Jackie Ray on Garland in Wakanda. She requested copy of last year's audit and any notes or report from the auditor. We responded by email on 8/29. On 8/23, we received a request from Pam Hoffman requesting audio from the assessor interviews on June 28th and July 13th of 2023, since action has been taken on this issue. We responded on 8/30 by email. On 8/29, we received a request from Michelle Meyer. She's a staff reporter from Northwest Herald. She's requesting the resume, cover letter, and any other documents provided by Alan Zielinski to Ela Township when applying for the assessor position. The info was emailed on September 5th. On 8/29, we received an email from a request from Bill Kruckenberg on Miller Road in Lake Zurich requesting information on the proposed exterior staircase, reasoning and code violations regarding this project. 2, who stated the need for the staircase. 3, enclose the company's report that lists other violations or needs within the township and township facilities. 4, report from whoever said the staircase was a necessity and their credentials. 5, any correspondence from any board member, employee, and companies involved regarding the staircase. 6, design and engineering drawings. 7, all bids with company names, even the ones that said they did not have the bonding to do this project. 8, money outlaid to this point. 9, any meeting minutes and discussion regarding said staircase. We responded on 9/11 by email. On 8/29, we received a request from Kim Meyer, EBI Consulting in York, Pennsylvania, requesting information on 845 Tulsa Road for current and historical building permits and certificates of occupancy, dates of public sewer and water connection, installation or removal of storage tanks above and underground, hazardous material storage or release, hazardous waste generation or discharge, asbestos or lead-based paint abatement. We responded on August 31st by email. On 8/23, we received a FOIA request from Bonnie Barrington at Thornfield Lane in Hawthorne Woods. She wanted to know the dates and the times of the meetings to review executive session minutes and determine if they can be released for the past 24 months. We responded by email on 8/30. Then there was a second request following that one based on our response. She said she was looking for when the meetings to approve the minutes would be released for the past 24 months, and we responded again by email on 9/5. On 8/31, we received an email from Kay Jones requesting copies of all Ela Township agenda packets for years 2019 to the present. We responded on 9/5 with multiple emails. On 8/31, we received a FOIA request from Pam Hoffman in Wisconsin. She requested how much did Gloria Palmblad pay for her and her spouse to attend the August 23 Alaska trip. Please provide proof of payment. We responded on 9/7. On 9/5, we received a request from Jennifer Cronin on Dearborn Street, requesting regarding parcel 14341000048, requesting zoning, acreage, general use, planned developments installed, removed and leaking underground storage tanks, which are USTs, leading USTs, and above-ground storage tanks, ASTs, on-site septic systems, building permits, hazardous material incidents, and/or facility inspections, such as asbestos or lead-based paint, at the location north of the intersection of North Rand Road and West Long Grove Road in Kildare. We responded on 9/7. On 8/31, we received another request from Kay Jones, campaign filings such as candidate statements and applications, financial disclosures, campaign finance statements, and conflict of interest statements for trustee Tasi Ufadike from 2019 to the present. We responded on 9/8. On 8/14, we received a request from Bonnie Barrington on Thornfield and Hawthorne Woods, requesting emails from 8/10/23 through 8/15/23 from the following emails: Supervisor Palmblad, Trustee Bowman, Trustee Sams, Trustee Wilhoit, Trustee Ufadike, Clerk Prouty, and Ted, Township Manager, and L. Zelinski. We responded on 8/15 via email. On 8/31, we received a request from Nicholas Barrington on Thornfield Lane in Hawthorne Woods. He wanted complete and detailed cell phone bills for Gloria Palmblad and Ted Marciniak for the months of June and July. We responded on 9/14 by email. On 9/1, we received a request from Rhonda Kruckenberg on Miller Road in Lake Zurich, requesting all emails to and from trustees, supervisor, clerk, L. Zelinski, and office manager from 7/17/23 through 9/1/23. That is due 9/18 with the extension. It's being worked on as we speak. On 9/8, we received another request from Pam Hoffman in Wisconsin asking for property record card file for 14-27-112-026 in its entirety, and a sales ratio study for the neighborhood 1527010. That's due 9/15 tomorrow, and it will be emailed. On 9/8, we received a request from Bonnie Barrington on Thornfield and Hawthorne Woods. She's requesting a list of all checks written to Gloria Palmblad for the previous 24 months, not including regular payroll checks. That will be responded tomorrow by email. Okay, next, we'll open up for public comment. Please state your name and address before at the podium. We have 3 minutes.
Krunkenberg, Miller Road, Lake Zurich. All right, my subject is Mr. Zelinski. He has not provided a DD 214, I do not believe. Has he? Okay. This is to verify that he was a combat Vietnam veteran. He may be saying that the data was lost because of the fire within the military. That is, and the records got lost. That is not true. I have a friend that recently has become 100% disabled due to Agent Orange, and therefore he filed a new current DD 214 6 weeks ago. He received it 2 weeks later. 2 weeks later. If this has been going on for a couple of months, if he has a DD 214, he could have applied and he would have it. He is just a liar, plain and simple. He took off combat vet off of his website. Why did he take that off after this discussion? His timeline that he made and prepared has no breaks in his education and employment to go overseas and be a combat veteran. That's a lie. And it's impossible. He has stated several times to several people that he made sergeant in 9 months. Anybody that is in the military knows you cannot make sergeant in 9 months. He has 3 Purple Hearts, he says, but there's no listing on any site that lists him as having any Purple Hearts. And he has 3. It should be top drawer. It should be right there. All these lies, he's an imposter. And he has used stolen valor to advance his career. You 4, Palmblatt, Bowman, Sams, and Prouty, you 4 are denying the truth. You are spitting on real veterans, people that served our country, gave their lives for our country, those that came home without limbs, those with PTSD that could no longer take the pain that the war left them with, like John Barrington, who took his own life because he couldn't take the PTSD and the pain. Yet you put someone that's a liar in his place. That's an insult. And you people are un-American. You 4 are un-American. You do not deserve to go on to a 4th of July parade and wave your flag, Larry, because you are going against the truth and you're not serving the people that put you here. You should be ashamed of yourself, all of you.
Any other comments? I just want to go on record that saying that nothing that we ever received from Mr. Zelinski said he had 3 Purple Hearts.
He didn't make that statement.
Okay, well, I'm just saying, nothing that we ever received in writing said that. And that was unbeknownst to us. That came up at the last meeting. So that was never stated at any kind of interview or anything before. I just want to go on record for saying that. Okay, we'll move on.
All right, please stop. It's public comments over.
Okay, we'll move on. Approval of board meeting minutes of August 10th, 2023.
So
Can we have-
moved.
Second.
Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
That's okay. Okay, we got that? First and a second?
Yeah.
Okay, any
Second.
corrections? Questions? Okay, Lucy, we call the roll,
Yeah.
please.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblatt,
Yes.
Trustee Sands,
Yes.
Okay, next. Then we have a motion to accept the committee meeting minutes of the Committee of the Whole, August 23rd, Communication Committee, August 22nd,
Motion.
and the Highway Committee of 8/16. Can we have a second?
Second.
Any questions, corrections? Okay, hearing none. Lucy, we call the roll, please?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Sams,
Yes.
Supervisor Palmblatt,
Yes?
and Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Okay, next is the approval of the board audit from August 8th, 2023 to September 11th, 2023. General Town Fund, total $249,497.25. General Assistance Fund, $2,999.30. General Road Fund, $36,829.77. Permanent Road Fund, $140,574.63. Park Maintenance, $44,101.17. Cemetery Maintenance Fund, $2,281.58. Each of those funds include the payroll, taxes, and retirement, for a total of all funds at $476,283.70. Can we have a motion to accept the board audit?
Motion.
Second.
Any questions?
Yes.
Okay,
Page 1 of 9,
for the checks?
yes,
Okay,
11-559.
which one?
Just who got the new computer, I didn't remember.
Both, Kathy got a new computer. And Lena? No, Kathy got a new computer, and then there was a new monitor.
Okay. Then on page 3 of 9 on checks,
Okay,
these background checks, I know that's fine. They were for the community center where they have
Yes.
homework club?
volunteers.
Thank you. Just want to ask about that. Page 4 of 9,
Mm-hmm.
1-5563,
563, yep,
Home Depot 8x12 display for
Yep,
3,000.
that's the shed.
Okay.
We had that question. Yeah.
It just was called a display, that's what I figured it was. The next page, 5 of 9,
5-9, yep.
General Road Fund,
Mm-hmm.
31565.
565, yep. Wait,
That's the 3-1565.
oh, 565, yes.
What's the WX Century P-Vest online?
Well, the
900?
DTN is our weather system.
Okay. Is that an annual? Yeah.
No, that's
6
quarterly,
months. Okay.
because it says 9/15 to 12, it's quarterly.
And then below that, 3-4520.
520, yep.
Second one
Yep.
is the $5,000 expense for the electrical. We already had approved that.
Yes.
Did that come in? I thought that was supposed to be at 4,000 though. No, 5,000?
No, it should offset, because we're going to get a credit from the other one,
That's
so it
right.
would bring the total cost down, yeah.
Thank you.
And that was arriving today? The switch for the, there you go.
Thank
Okay.
you. Page 6 of 9,
Okay,
General Road Maintenance.
okay.
3-4-569, overlay 2 dump body floors. What's that all about?
Don's welding and fabrication. So that we can
On the
keep them
dump
in
trucks?
use.
Okay. And then 4-0-582, PVC pipe for $5,600. What's that?
Stormwater pipe?
Okay.
We had to replace it in,
Next page, park maintenance, 5-0-410, parking reimbursement for someone.
yes, somebody paid money to park in the Kinnicky parking lot for the high school, and then they got a spot over at the high school, so we gave them a credit.
Thank you. Just didn't
And
know
there's
that
2
one.
more, but they're just not on the audit yet.
Okay, thank you. And then on the vertical sheets,
Yep, revenue and expense,
thank you. Page 8 of 8, cemetery maintenance.
yep.
Is that for the?
Which one?
I'm sorry, 6-0521,
521.
cemetery maintenance, 34 to 45. Is that for the monument?
That's probably for burials. When we
Okay,
have to have holes dug, we have to pay somebody to do that.
okay. But it comes under maintenance.
Yes?
Okay. Those are my questions. Thank you.
Sure. Anybody else? Okay. We have a motion and a second. Will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Sams,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Supervisor Pombrad.
Yes. Okay. It costs $850 to dig a hole and
Yep,
cover it
I
up.
remember that.
Okay.
It was
That's
just a
fine.
larger amount then.
Yeah, we had a
I thought it was
couple.
that memorial thing that was,
That was, we already paid for the plaque.
okay.
Unanimous. Okay, move on to old business. Discussion and possible action on ordinance 2023-03, ordinance establishing standing committees.
We're not doing the monthly updates.
Oh, yeah, let's go to those first. Sorry, jumping ahead.
Oh, I wish we weren't doing the monthly update.
Okay, monthly updates. All right, I will start. We have a couple things that are happening, a couple this weekend. One of them being History Day is taking place this Sunday at the Ela Historical Museum from 10 to 4. They're going to have an antique market, tours of the museum, Native American storytelling, a mid-century baseball game taking place at 2 o'clock. The DuPage Plowboys are playing the Lamont Quarrymen, so come on out and try that. I'll let you talk about your celebration, okay? And then next week, Thursday night, we have a dedication of the Peace Pole. It starts at 6:30. Dedication is at 7. Come on out and get a peace flag and a pickle on a stick. Those were all donated by somebody from the big pickle company that operates North Star Pickle in our industrial park. Okay, so I think I had one more thing. Let me just double check my notes. Nope, that's all I have. Doug, any report?
No report, but our last meeting was summarized at the last board meeting with Sarah. We agreed to meet quarterly going forward unless there's a need to meet for an issue that would come up. So at this point, nothing else to report.
Okay. And I did have one more thing. The next Friday, some of our local government officials will be attending the State of the State breakfast at the Ela Library. Anybody can come. State Senator McConkey's going to be there. U.S. Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky's going to be there. And State Representative 51st District Nabila Syed is going to be there. Not sure if Mike Quigley, he was invited, but he hasn't agreed to attend yet. So that's next Friday at the library, and anybody's welcome. The cost is $30, and you can register online. Okay, I'll move on. Clerk Proudy, any report?
Nothing, I just want to thank everybody for the reports that they have given to me.
Okay.
Not the ones that are written out in the packet, no, but the other ones are excellent. Thank you.
Trustee Bowman?
Nothing new.
Okay. Trustee Wilhoit?
A few things that I
Okay.
emailed Lucy already.
Okay.
Just wanted to mention that Tasi has an excused absence tonight. And thank you to the community center, especially Joe, for his work with the summer camp and the amazing work that was done. I know you're going to talk about it. I just want to thank Communications Committee and Jessica Case for her work on the e-blast, making it more mobile friendly. I had my first meeting as the co-chair for the Highway Department. I appreciate your work, Mike and Jeff, for the analysis, the inventory report on when things need to be replaced. It's a great reference tool, so I want to say thank you for that. And just wanted to also say thank you for the residents I've met with in the past month to discuss ideas and questions. I enjoyed getting to know you and enjoy learning about your ideas. And then I know Susan requested a meeting the last week of September. I was wondering if you, on the 29th, if you would be able to do that one.
Can I talk to you after?
Absolutely,
Okay.
okay. I just wanted, before I left,
Yep.
I wanted to see if that was done. So, thank you.
Okay. Township Manager, you're up.
I'm not going to steal anybody's thunder, so the only thing I'll bring up is finally I can announce, back in the spring, the township, in partnership with Congressman Quigley's office, applied for the Community Project Funding Grant. We applied for $150,000 to get a generator at the community center to make it a emergency operating center. It would be the only one in the area, and we were selected. So now, assuming Congress passes a budget, so we're not spending that money quite yet, but where we are in the process is exactly where we want to be. So that was very exciting news. So I want to thank the local municipalities who wrote letters of support, as well as the residents who reached out. It goes a long way in these types of grants. So thank you to everybody who helped, and this is a big win for the township.
That's awesome.
That's great. Congratulations.
Fantastic.
Good news.
Thank you.
All right. Any questions for Ted? Anybody? Okay, thank you. Sarah, would you like to go next?
All right, I will also keep this very short. We actually had a record number of lending closet families come. We had 54, which we've never had that. We've always, maybe in the 40s, but 54 families to come for equipment.
That's 5?
54.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was awesome. Our caregiver support group is still going the last Tuesday of each month from 3 to 4:30 in the township. So if you know anybody that wants to join, please let us know. We are also working on creating like a holiday giving tree for any families, specifically children who are in need. So if anybody knows anybody, please let us know. It can be anonymous if you want to, do it anonymously. We also are working to make sure that everybody has food and meals for the holidays. So we're also taking, if anybody knows any residents that may be in need, any senior citizens or anything like that we could reach out to just to make sure that they have, a hot meal for the holidays, please let us know because we're starting that now. Other than that, we have seen just a lot of referrals. School is back in session. There's just a kind of a lot going on. I think people are now coming back inside because it's getting warm, so we are very busy. So that is kind of it right now.
Any questions? Okay, thank you. Okay, Susan?
Okay, we too received our, I know I had mentioned it, the National Council on Aging grant for vaccines. We received that $10,000, so yay for that. We're really happy about that. And tomorrow is our vaccine clinic for the month of September. The new COVID vaccine actually starts getting distributed tomorrow, but it will be later in the day. So we will not have it for this. So we suggested to our folks that they get their flu vaccine tomorrow and then their COVID vaccine next month because putting those two together is a little rough. So next on our playground. I've been getting texts back and forth. Our playground will officially be done tomorrow. The equipment is there, but the pour-in-place surface gets poured tomorrow starting at 8 a.m. The crew is in from Pennsylvania. They just finished a giant project and drove in today. So I have been assured that it'll be there for our ribbon cutting on Sunday, which brings me to Sunday, our community center celebration. This being National Senior Center Month, we have our center celebration on Sunday from 1 to 4. The Stingrays will be there to celebrate, or to help us celebrate. We'll have a twist contest, and we will have bouncy house, touch a truck with sand and trucks and fun stuff for the kids, and as well as tables inside highlighting our different entities and sponsors. So, other than that, on the kids' end of things, Homework Club is going very well. We have all of our staff hired, so we're very happy about that. And, yeah, things are going well. Joe just finished up planning the...
Looks great.
Oh, newsletter is in, yes. Newsletter has hit doorsteps for October, November, December, so we're really happy about that, which needless to say, makes us very busy as well.
Of course. Great job.
Thank you. Any questions for me?
Any questions? Anybody? Okay, thank you. Mr. Zelinski?
As of 6:30 this evening, we had 601 appeals come in. That's 100 came in since this morning.
Wow.
So there's been a huge uptick in the number. Of those 601, 228 are completed, leaving 373. I'm expecting probably 350 tomorrow and Monday when appeals close. That leaves among the 5 of us, and assuming a very conservative date of appeal hearing starting on October 16th, that's 7 rebuttals per person per day among the 5 of us. So it'll be tough. I think it's manageable. I think it's achievable. But it's not as bad as it could be, but not as good as it could be either. So, yes.
When is the cutoff for the appeals?
Next Monday.
I'm sorry, the 18th?
Monday.
18th.
Yeah, 5 p.m.
Okay. The website needs to be updated with that.
I'm sorry?
The website needs to be updated
Okay.
with the date. when you get a chance, or Ted.
Okay. All right, and is that your report? Okay, sorry. Any other questions? Okay,
Okay,
thank you. All right, please.
First update I have is on our road resurfacing project. On August 23rd, I attended a pre-construction meeting for the road resurfacing project. Peter Baker and Son has stated the start date of the week of September 18th, with all the roads in Ela Township and the village of Killdeer being completed before they start in Long Grove. The project manager, Rusty Welch from Peter Baker, stated all work in Ela Township will be completed by the end of October at the very latest. He's anticipating it should be done rather quickly. Sahara Witt from Gaywald Hamilton will be the on-site engineer for this project. Update on the Park Valley Storm Sewer. Darren Monaco from Gaywald Hamilton and myself will be meeting with the engineering company Baxter and Woodman, who has been retained to assist Lake County Stormwater Management Commission in coordinating with local sponsors to determine project readiness in order to accelerate implementation when funding is received from the state. SMC is interested in the status of grant budgets, land rights and easements, engineering, permitting, utility needs, and project timeline. And as of right now, we are completely finished with all that, so I talked with Darren today, and he said the state has still not submitted any money for any of the projects that were due in 2023. So we're keeping our fingers crossed.
Running out of time, huh?
Yes. Any questions? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now we'll move forward. I have nothing new to report for Boss. Cemetery met today. Nothing really new to report there, so we'll move on. Discussion and possible action on ordinance number 2023-03, ordinance establishing standing committees. I believe it was back in July, we approved an ordinance, and then we realized we had the wrong number, so I brought it forward again in August to correct, and then there were more changes that were suggested, so we tabled it again. So now in our books, we have ordinance 2023-03, repealing ordinance 2023-02. And until further notice, we'll continue operating as planned, but with, just as we are. Because we're going to have a discussion at the COW meeting next week on how we want to move forward with committee meetings, since so many changes have been suggested. Okay? And I will correct the spelling of your name, Lori, on that, on this, because I noticed it was wrong. Sorry.
You're tabling it.
We want to, no, we're voting for this ordinance,
Okay.
which is repealing the ordinance that we
Okay,
approved in
got it.
July.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, then if you'll call the roll, please.
Okay, trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Sams,
Yes.
and supervisor Pomblick.
Yes. Next, ordinance 2023-04, consideration to approve ordinance 2023-04, establishing administrative procedures for compliance with the Illinois Freedom of Information Act. This was on our August board agenda as well, but there were some changes that needed to be corrected, so this should be the final version. So, can we have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
And again, I'll correct the spelling of your name, Lori. Sorry, they keep forgetting the E.
Okay.
Okay, we have motion second. Any questions? All right, will you call the roll, please?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
trustee Sams,
Yes.
and supervisor Pomblick.
Yes. Next, I'd like a motion to approve additional funding for road patching of Lakewood Drive with Chicagoland Paving in the amount of $9,000. As you hopefully remember, last month, we approved an ordinance for we approved the expense of $358,904 with Peter Baker to do our grinding and milling and all that road paving going on at Indian Creek subdivision. And we had budgeted $475,000. So since Lakewood needed some patching, we went out to bid, and the only bid we could get, well, we got 2 bids, and the best bid we could get was with Chicagoland Paving for $9,000. So
Could you just, where's Lakewood Drive?
Lakewood Drive is, if you're going up Midlothian Road past the Highway Department, it's at the light. Oakwood goes one way, Lakewood goes the other way.
Okay, so is that Echo Lake?
It's on its way to Echo Lake, yes.
Okay. And that's considered Lake Zurich or
Unincorporated,
unincorporated? Thanks.
yes. Any other questions?
Is 2 bids adequate in accordance with policy, law?
For $9,000, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else? Okay, we have a motion?
Nope.
Okay, can we have a motion?
Motion.
Second.
And a roll.
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
Supervisor Pomblad,
Yes.
and Trustee Sams.
Yes.
Okay, next, I would like to have a motion to go into executive session
Motion.
for the purpose of discussing personnel. Oh, wait, well, I've got to get my other book out, sorry, hang on a minute. For discussing personnel, litigation, or review of executive session minutes. Do I need to read the second line, or is that good enough?
No, that's good enough.
Pardon?
That's good enough.
Okay, so can I have a motion, please?
Motion.
Got a motion, need a
Okay,
second.
I'm sorry, second.
You said,
Doug's going to
I'll
second.
second.
And call the roll?
Trustee Bowman,
Yes.
Trustee Sams,
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite,
Yes.
and Supervisor Pomblad.
Yes. So we'll close open session at 7:36. And we'll go into executive session. And I would appreciate it if staff could hang around, please. Thank you.
Oh, you're all going to get fired, so. I need this.
You gonna bring this with you?
No.
Okay. There's nothing in there?
And no.
Okay.
I'll squeeze all the way over here, okay?
Okay, can we have a motion to
Come
come out
out.
into
So
open
moved.
session?
Second.
Who motioned?
Lori.
Okay, thank you. I didn't hear it, I'm sorry.
I.E.
Lori, yes, I know. Oh, I'm sorry, thank you. Okay, we're now in open oh, you got to call roll.
Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Supervisor Pomblad.
Yes?
And Trustee Sams.
Yes.
Okay, I need a motion to approve executive session minutes from January 25th through June 23rd, 2023.
Motion.
Second.
Lucy, will you call the roll?
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Sams will abstain. And Supervisor Pomblad.
Yes. I need a motion to approve executive session minutes from June 28th through July 26th, 2023.
So moved.
Second.
Lucy, will you call the roll?
You can vote now, Doug.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite. Yes. Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee Sams.
Yes.
Supervisor Pomblad.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I need a motion to void Assessor Zelinski's contract effective September 29th? 29th.
Motion.
Second.
Lucy, will you call the roll?
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Supervisor Pomblad.
Yes.
Trustee Sams.
Yes.
Can we have a motion to adjourn?
Yes.
Second.
Sorry. Motion to adjourn, yes.
You first?
Yes.
Lori first? Larry second?
Yeah.
Trustee Wilhite.
Yes.
Trustee Bowman.
Yes.
Supervisor Pomblad.
Yes. And we'll
And
adjourn.
Trustee Sams.
Yes.
7:57.